Hey guys, Zach Drasquick here. Come along with me as we do an upriver trip here on Gunnersville Lake. We're going to be targeting aggressive spotted bass and smallmouth here, sitting in these current seams and rock piles. Stay tuned for some awesome fish catches, and at the end I'm going to cover the lures and how I did it. Like, subscribe, it's going to be a good one. Bada bass. Thank you, Lord. Back to back. Another little spotted bass. Take it load. There you go. Got him that time, maybe. Brown fish. There we go. Alright, ain't nothing like these Gunnersville smallmouth. Love them. Oh, throwing that with the shot. It's good. That's a good spot there. Oh, I'm trying to let him go. Alright. Woo. Got a fat spot there. It's got a belly on her. Look at that thing. It's been feeding good. Brown fish here. All right, love these smallmouth. All I'm doing is going and just this bridge pylon actually sits on a little bit of a ledge too, but this pylon makes a little current seam, and the ledge does is as well, it creates a little current break. Just letting my swim bait sink down to the bottom, slow rolling it, bumping the rocks and stuff down there, and these fish are hitting it almost every cast. So much fun. Oh yeah. not a giant. They're all fun. Oh my goodness. Look at that baby. Holy smoke. Holy smoke. Don't catch too many of these on the G. Sauger. Love these things. These are good eating too. Ain't gonna eat them today, but man, these are beautiful fish too. I love the patterns on them. Just gotta watch out because they got teeth. Excellent fish. Thank you, Lord. Oh, got him. I was hung up for a second. Shook it loose and a fish came on. Man, can't beat that kind of luck. Alright, and oh my goodness, we got us a largie. So that makes the black bass grand slam for the day. Not a big one, but I've caught smallmouth, largemouth, and spotted bass. So all three species of black bass today on Guntersville. Great trip. We might end on this one. All right, I had a great day out here on the water. I really like coming upriver. You never know what you're gonna catch. And the fishing is very simple. These fish are gonna be sitting on the current seams, and they're gonna be nosing right up into the current. Wherever the current's gonna be hitting the hardest, the fish are gonna be right up, nosed up into it, or just barely on the edge on the inside. And typically when you find these spots, these fish are gonna be aggressive, feeding heavily. Upriver, we have a lot more spotted bass and smallmouth, and these things are aggressive. You typically know whether there are fish there very quickly. And I've been doing really good with a small jerkbait in my past videos that I did bridge fishing, but today not much of a ripple on the water, bright bluebird skies, and that made this little Swimbait deadly. This is just a little 2.75 swammer. I used both this one and the 3.5 today to catch a boatload of spotted bass, smallmouth, largemouth, even caught a sauger. It was so much fun, and it was so simple. All I was doing is looking where the current seam was coming off the bridge pylons, casting past it, letting this thing sink down, hit the bottom, and then just bouncing it along off the rocks. When I was hitting the bottom, I'd pop it up a little bit and then slow down, hit a rock, pop it up a little bit, slow it back down, and I was catching a ton of fish. Caught a ton just back to back to back on this little thing. I was using anywhere, depending on how deep I was fishing, from a quarter up to a ½ ounce today, depending on whether I was using the small swim bait or the big swim bait. The big one's got a bigger tail, and you need a little bit more weight to get it down where you want to fish in the current. And with how much water is flowing through up here, if you use too light of a weight, by the time it sinks to the bottom, you're going to be past where you want to fish. Super simple. Now, I love the jerkbait upriver, but when you got bright bluebird skies, slick calm waters, sometimes you got to change it up, and swim bait is one of the best options in these conditions. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, subscribe. Don't forget, I got some links down below if you are interested in some of my favorite lures that I use here. Follow these tips, use these lures, and I guarantee you will load the boat.